Good day everyone! Hello! My name is Joyce, Dianne and Herrera from grade 12 STEM Quisumbing, and welcome to my video. So for today's video, we're going to do a book analysis of one of the most respected Filipino writers in the Filipino literature. Huh? Parang si Joker at Harley Quinn ang galawan.
Ewe?
Isas!
Sayaw, Joy! Patisoy, ang mga tisoy. Mura ko bidongoy,
So, the title of the book that I have read was Mga Ibong Mandaragit by Amado v. Hernandez. Mga Ibong Mandaragit is a political novel that shows the condition of the Philippines after World War II. Although the country is already free from the foreign rule, the people are still suffering because of corruption, abuse of power, and social inequality. So the title, which means birds of prey, refers to the greedy individuals who continue to exploit the nation for their own benefit. The story mainly follows Mando Plaridel. So Mando Plaridel is a Filipino journalist who returns home after being imprisoned by the Japanese during the war. So Mando comes back with hope, believing that the Philippines will finally experience peace and justice. However, he soon realizes that the country is still controlled by powerful people who only care about wealth and influence. So instead of foreign oppressors, the new enemies are Filipino themselves. The Filipino politicians, businessmen, and landowners who abuse their power. So these are the people who refers as the Ibong Mandaragit of the story. They manipulate the law, silence critics, and use violence to protect their interests, while the ordinary citizens continue to live in poverty. Mando Plaridel chooses to fight back through journalism and activism. So he exposes the corruption and speaks for the poor and oppressed. His character represents the Filipinos who refuse to stay silent despite the risks. Because of his actions, Mando faces threats, danger, and betrayal, showing how difficult it is to stand for truth in an unjust society. So one of the strongest themes of the novel is social injustice. So the story clearly shows the gap between the rich and the poor. So while the elite live comfortably, the workers and the farmers suffer from low wages, land grabbing, and violence. The novel also highlights the betrayal and the moral decay. Some Filipinos choose personal gain over the welfare of the country. So this reminds the readers that the greatest danger to a nation does not always come from outside forces, but from its own people who lack integrity and compassion. Amado v. Hernandez uses realism to make the story more powerful and believable. So the events, characters, and struggles in the novel reflect real issues in the Philippine society. Through Mga Ibong Mandaragit, the author criticizes the system and calls on readers to become aware and active and be a responsible citizens. Mga Ibong Mandaragit is more than just a novel, it is a warning and a call to action. It teaches us that freedom is not only about independence, but also about justice and equality. So the story remains relevant today because corruption and abuse of power still exist. So the novel encourages us to speak up and stand for what is right and protect the future of our country. As we end this video, I hope this analysis of Mga Ibong Mandaragit inspires you to look deeper into the realities of our society, to be more aware of the injustice, and to value truth and courage. May this story remind us that real freedom means standing up for what it is right, even when it is difficult. Thank you so much for watching. So if you learned something from this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Goodbye!